Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to show you a quick tip of how I program my HX Stomp to do lead boosts with one button and with 3 different tones without using one of my blocks. So if that doesn't make sense, let me just kind of show you what I'm doing. I have a clean tone, a tremolo, and then a distortion tone. So this is my clean tone. This is my clean with some tremolo, well, with a little grit, and then this is my distortion. But what I have it set is that all of those have a boost when I push this button, and I don't have to use any of the blocks to assign this. So this is how I actually use this live. No matter what preset I'm on, this is always my boost, no matter what snapshot I'm on. So I made this video where if you follow along with me and do the same actions that I'm doing, you'll be able to get the same results. You might not understand every single part of this. If you don't understand what snapshot mode is or how to use bypass assign and controller assign to control the different parameters in your HX Stomp, it might go over your head, but again, you should be able to follow along. If afterwards you want to find out more about it, you should watch my videos that I made all about snapshot mode. And I also did another video about all the different ways to control the different parameters in your HX Stomp and your Helix. So be sure to watch those after watching this video if you want to learn more about that. So before we get started, I post videos like this all the time, stuff on HX Stomp, music gear, wireless in your monitors, MIDI programming, stuff like that. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell. All right, let's get started. So it's actually really easy to do. So most people know that you can go in here and you can assign in the volume one, you have a gain knob right here. So you could assign this button to be a gain knob if you want. However, on this preset, I'm already out of blocks. I've already used all 8 of my blocks. So there's actually another way to do this, and it's actually to go to the very end right here, the output line. And what you can do is you can push these 2 buttons right here and go to controller assign, and you can actually set the level of the output. Let me set this back so it's already been set up. Set the level of the output to be controlled with this. So first of all, this is the Mission Engineering TT2. I'll post the link down below on where you can get it. It's a great just 2-button extra extension for the HX Stomp. It's really great to be able to get 2 extra buttons out of this and such a portable size, and it's made rock solid. I definitely trust this one. I've taken it all over. So again, you push these 2 buttons, controller assign, and you go over to level. And I'm going to set the controller to foot switch 4 because we have foot switch 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in this case. And I'm going to set the minimum value to 0 because I don't want it to move up at all. I want to set the maximum value to whatever you want your boost to be. So I'm going to set that to about 5. 3 to 5 is usually a good one. Most guitar players will push it to 5 because we'd like to be loud for our solos. So now watch what happens. So I'm going to darken my camera so it's a little bit easier to see. But so now watch what happens. The level's at 0. Now it's at +5. It doesn't matter which snapshot I'm on. If I'm on my distortion, my tremolo, or my clean, I still get a boost. Distortion, boost. Tremolo, boost. Clean, boost. Does that make sense? So clean normal, clean boost. Tremolo, tremolo boost. Without, with. And also from my distortion regular, and then a boost. Does that make sense? It's a pretty cool little trick to get a boost on any of your channels. But you might also have noticed this tone versus this one. There's also a little bit more delay with this one. So I actually programmed my delay pedal. If you watch the feedback. It jumps up when I hit that boost. Same with the mix. So you can do that the same way. Click these 2. Controller assign. I want to control the feedback. I'm going to set that with foot switch 4, which again is this one. Minimum value is at 14. So when I'm not boosted, I want 14% as my feedback. And maximum value, I want at 44%. I'm going to go back. So not just feedback. I also want the mix to come up. Controller 4, or foot switch 4, again, which is this one. Minimum value is at 11 when it's off, and at 38 when it's on. So if you wanted no delay, only want the delay to kick on with the solo, you can turn it to off. Now when it's on, it jumps to 38. When it's off, and I'm not soloing, you turn it to 0, so there's no delay. And so you can also do this to control stuff like the amount of drive on your amp. So again, controller assign. I'm going to control the drive. It's currently set to snapshot. Let's actually do like mids. I want the mids to come up when I push foot switch 4. So the minimum value, I want it at 5 for mids, and the maximum value I want it at 8. So now when I turn on the boost, it switches. When the boost is off, it's at 5. It's at 8 when I hit my boost. So you can control anything in here with one button, and in snapshot mode, you can have different tones. This can control your boost. It will boost the output, which again is this last little spot right here. And it'll turn it up by whatever you set it to right there. And you can also do things like turn up and down the amount of delay or any of the other parameters as well. So that's how I use this to get a very nice and easy boost out of my HX Stomp. I guess you could do this with the Helix too, but again, it's so easy to assign just a gain button and just set this to be your boost. But this is a nice little trick with your HX Stomp in order to do a boost without having to use any of your blocks. So that's exactly how I use my HX Stomp for my boosts when I play live. So I hope this helped you guys out. If you guys found this helpful, please hit the like button. Even if you don't subscribe, just hitting the like button does push the video out into the YouTube algorithm and pushes my channel out, so I'd really appreciate it. You might notice that this is actually a different power supply, so it's actually a really cool piece of gear that I found that you can actually power it with USB, which is crazy. But check out a video that I did on that. It's the MyVolts ripcord. And also this wireless, I just did a video on this $40 wireless guitar system. You can check that out as well by clicking the links on the screen. Or check out my playlist of some of my other HX Stomp tips. So hope this helped you guys out. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Links are in the description down below on where to buy any of the stuff that I mentioned in this video. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time.